Good day, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get ready for our nightly surrender. And so we just gonna ask Spirit what it is that we need to surrender tonight. Also, if you guys are interested in an extended version of the nightly surrender, it will be on Patreon. Tonight there will not be an extended version, but there will be an extended version tomorrow. So all right, so Spirit, what are we surrendering tonight? Okay, let's see. I hope you guys are doing well. Guys and gals are doing well. And we're going to see what Spirit has for us tonight. Ooh, surrender to silence. Y'all, this is a message in itself, okay? So it's saying that in quiet meditation or contemplation, just let go, all right? Enter into your stillness, all right? Enter to the stillness within. So, just tapping into self and just finding peace within. It's been a busy time. There's a lot going on, y'all. There's a lot going on. I know some people are still on lockdown, but there are other people, there's a lot of things surrounding this lockdown. Like, how are they going to eat? How are they going to do this? How are they going to do that? So you just kind of need, I know it's like, oh, you're not going through it, so don't tell me what to do. No, you just need to surrender to silence so you can be able to really hear Spirit and see what it is that what answers they have for you in this time. All right. So just surrender to silence. Just surrender to stillness tonight. All right. Next, surrender to your fear of intimacy. Okay, here it is again. Like, what's causing this fear of intimacy? Like, why don't you want to, why don't you want to be intimate with somebody? What is your fear surrounding intimacy? Okay, and so just really focusing on what caused that fear, and surrendering that fear of intimacy tonight. All right. Ooh, surrender to the magic of who you are. Now this got everything to do with what you believe about yourself, okay? And so it's saying that we all have magic, even in a mundane aspect of life. All right, so remember that you are magical. Okay, so you are a magical person. All right, and for anyone to tell you anything else, they're just pulling your coattail. They just don't believe in themselves. So therefore, they got to get you as low as possible so that you won't believe in yourself, so that you won't thrive. But they know you magical, because if you weren't magical, they wouldn't spend so much time trying to convince you that you weren't. All right. So surrender to the magic of who you are. You know that you're powerful. You know that you have an inner knowing. You know that you have this connection to the divine source. So surrender to it. Why are you fighting it? Like, why are you just running around like just running around in circles instead of just owning what it is that you already know? All right. So surrender to your magic. Okay. Lastly, surrender to your belief in scarcity. All right. You will have enough. There is always enough. Even when you feel like there is not enough, there will be even more of enough. All right. So stop believing that you are in lack. All right. Stop believing that something's not going to play out the way it's supposed to play out. Stop believing that the divine will not provide for you, because those are all falsehoods that you have placed on yourself. So tonight, y'all, we are surrendering to silence. We are surrendering to our fear of intimacy. We're really getting in there, diving deep on that, because intimacy and sexuality has been something that has, plagued the nightly surrenders for months now. All right, so we really need to dive deep on that and just process that for a moment, okay? So, and we are also surrendering to the magic of who we are. Just believing that we are who we are. Believing that we are these powerful beings that we say that we are. All right, so surrendering to that tonight, okay? It's a lot of surrendering to scarcity. A lot of people are afraid. A lot of people feel like they're in lack, and you're not in lack. It doesn't matter if you've maxed out your credit cards, all right? It doesn't matter if you've been robbing Peter to pay Paul. You still done made a way, and a bigger way is going to come from it. It just requires the work, all right? Nothing comes without work, all right? Nothing comes without pain, all right? So you have to experience some types of pain and some types of discomfort in order for anything to come out of it. So in order for any healing to come, there has to be a certain level of pain in order for anything to to prosper or to grow, or in order for you to be able to harvest anything, there has to be a certain level of seeds planted. All right, so we are surrendered to the beliefs of scarcity. You will never be without. All right, oh, so you're tapping into a new power again right here, tapping into this new power, number 8. So some of you are in teeter-totter, like a seesaw. You know, some of you are bouncing back and forth between this power. Like, you're like, oh yeah, I know I'm great, but oh, I don't want to be great. No, go be great. Go ahead and embrace that new power. Embrace the new power. Embrace that beast within you. All right, stop going back and forth. Let that beast out for a little bit. Then you can probably conform back. But let that beast out so you can know what you're truly capable of here. It's time out for all this scariness. All right, so look at this. Once you do this, once you go and tap into that new power, like fully commit to that power, you're going to have a material harvest. See what I'm saying? So you won't be without, because you're going to have this material harvest. So you need to go ahead and do what Spirit told you to do now. Had this material harvest. This is number 9. So expect that, as long as you're doing what Spirit told you. And 9 again. So 8, 9, 9, y'all. 8, 9, 9. Now this one right here is saying that, you know, there has been some suffering in silence. Okay, so you need to surrender that to the divine tonight. You know, what's going on? What's causing you to feel this way? Why are you suffering? All right, why are you so sad? All right, knowing that there's hope. All right, you suffering in silence. You got people that you can talk to. All right, you got spirit, and that's why you gotta surrender to that silence. Okay, so that you can talk to them about whatever's bothering you, because something is seriously bothering you. It's bothering your soul, and it may not even be your energy. Like that energy that you're feeling, it may not even be yours. It may be attributed to somebody else, somebody that you worked with. All right, somebody that you've been around. All right, so it might not even be your energy that you are suffering from. All right, so talking to spirit, figure out what you need to do to relinquish yourself, to release that energy from you. All right, spirit, what else? All right, so music. It's going to be a form of your healing, whoever's listening. You're going to be healing people through your connection to music, all right? You're going to have this infinite abundance. See, I'm not telling y'all nothing that y'all don't already know. Spirit done already confirmed it, all right? You about to have this wonderful abundance once you tap into your gifts. And, yeah, see, you got this increased sensitivity. You're feeling very sensitive now. Like, you're coming into this new power, so you're feeling very sensitive to everything around you. And that's okay. All right. So this is all part of the path. It's all part of the journey. You're gonna be feeling uneasy sometimes. Sometimes you're not gonna have a good day every day. You won't. You're gonna be doing some processing. I saw this meme today that said that you know, part of healing is letting some shit settle. And so you're gonna have to let some things settle. All right. It's gonna be a lot of things that's gonna have to settle. It's gonna be a lot of things that can come up in your silence. A lot of things that's going to come up when you're working with spirit. But you're going to have to allow some things to settle. And part of allowing things to settle is sitting with yourself for a while. You know, honoring those sensitivities. All right? Maybe you need to take a week off from your friends. Tell them, like, look, I understand y'all care about me and y'all love me. But I just need to sit with myself for a week. I just need to sit with myself for 3 days. I just need to sit with myself for 2 days. However long you need to tell the people that care about you what you need, and they gonna make it happen. Spirit, what we healing? All right, so we healing. Number 10, pay attention to the signs. So the reason why you keep going through these cycles, because you're not paying attention to these signs that's coming about. These signs just keep showing up, and this is why we continue with these cycles, because the signs are there and we're not paying attention to it. This whole mother stuff, 36, holding the soul. All right, you still need to heal that feeling, that vague feeling that you're feeling. You're feeling this hole inside your heart, inside your soul. And it's almost like you can't move on from it. Every time something occurs, it pops right back up. It pops right back up. Okay? So you need to heal that. And then 31. So 10, 36, and 31. Unleash your creativity. It's time for you to really own who you really are. It's time for you to unleash your creativity to the world. It's time for you to show the world, like, you've been suppressing yourself. Being maneuvered like a robot here. All right, you've been maneuvered, being puppeted like a robot. So it's time for you to unleash your creativity to the world. So what's holding you up? What's stopping you from doing this? All right. So you need to talk to spirit about, hey, I don't know what it is. I be feeling like I'm gonna do it, and then the next thing you know, I feel like I can't do it no more. I be talking myself out of it. Why are you sabotaging yourself? Okay. So definitely unleashing that creativity. How you gonna do it? Why is it that every time you make that step to unleash it, something comes up to where you can't unleash it? All right. Since that flipped over that way, we gonna go ahead and leave it out. Spirit, what's the soul to soul message? All right. I love that you finally walked away, because it means that you've elevated to the next level. So because you ain't putting over that bull crap from Old Bay, guess what? You done elevated to another level. You done ascended to another level, okay? So they love that you walked away. All right. Stay away, because now you in your new. Now you in your new on your new vibration, on your new frequency. All right. Spirit, what else? What else do you have? I saw your worth and wanted you to see it too, which is why I had to show up the way that way. All right. So they saw your worth. They knew what you was worth. They wanted you to see it too. So they had to try to bring you down, try to kick you. You know, kick you while you was down. They had to. They had to turn it up just so you could become who you are right now. Sitting here listening to Spirit Soul, the one-eye oracle, tell you about what's going on, all right, and what needs to be surrendered. They had to do that. That was part of their assignment. Remember, a lot of people that are in your life for a reason in the season, and they were in your life for a reason. They had an assignment that they had to complete in order for you to be where you are, in order for you to be called to your fullest potential on this journey. All right, Spirit, what else? Yeah, you were the best teacher. All right, so you taught people a lot. Taught people a lot of things. You were the best teacher. This person learned a lot from you. All right, this person learned so much for you. So don't ever feel like you didn't do your job when it came to that person, because you did. Okay. So you were the absolute best teacher, okay? Oh, this is the regulars. All right. So now we are about to go ahead and we are about to move into the light and shadow attributes, okay? Oh, actually, I mean, we could do the light and shadow and then go into the other one, and since we've already pull this deck. All right, Spirit, what light and shadow attributes do we need to work on tonight? Let's see. This is a huge deck, y'all. Huge deck, okay? Very huge deck. All right. All right, so the pioneer. Okay, so the pioneer attribute. All right, what it's saying is the light attribute to a pioneer is to have, to the pioneer is to have that passion for doing and creating what has not been done before. So you just innovative. You know, created something that hasn't been done before. You have the full capability to see new ideas and be able to present them to the world. But the shadow side of that is your compulsive need to keep moving on. All right, never completing nothing. All right, starting stuff and not finishing it. All right, it's a lot of pioneers. There's a lot of people that talk about what they're gonna do and never finishing it. All right, now how you do one thing is how you do everything. So if you always starting things and not completing it, people gonna look at you like an incompleter, and your word is not gonna be bond. All right, but if you stay on this light side of this attribute, continue to work towards things, be innovative, and complete the task, then move on to the next thing, then people will start trusting you, especially when it comes to this healing journey, because it's difficult to find people that you trust and resonate with at the same time. All right, so just be mindful of how this attribute, this pioneer attribute, shows up in your life. All right, next, the mystic. Woo, this thing come out quick. So the mystic, y'all, reveals this intimate union with the divine. Okay, so the mystic always reveals the intimate union with the divine. All right, But the shadow side of that is they have this delusional rapport with the divine. Okay, so like, you know, y'all know them people that, like, you know, they real in tune. They can, you know, speak to divine on the drop of a hat. You know, just have this great relationship with spirit, right? But then you got the ones that think they got this great relationship with spirit and they ain't got nothing. Okay, they really don't. They have just about as much as a relationship with the divine that you got. All right. So that's what you want when you embark upon your healing journey. You do not want to be the person that you know, you do not want to be the person that has this relationship that this false relationship with spirit, and then trying to heal people with this fake bond, because it's fake. Like, you don't really got it. Like, it's not real. Like, it's fake. And so you don't want to be healing people. You don't want to be so-called healing people, okay? Because I'm telling y'all gonna, especially y'all healers, y'all gonna come across this a lot. Y'all gonna come across it a lot, and then you're gonna be like, I don't know. I don't think I want you to do that, because, like, you got this fake relationship with the divine, you know? But yeah, be careful with that attribute, and don't you become that mystic person, shadow side of the mystic attribute. And this is the dilettante, or I can't even pronounce it. Let me see. Dilettante. I don't know, y'all. We're gonna have to figure this one out together, okay? So, the dilutant. That's what it looked like. The dilutant. Okay, so let's see. The light attribute to this is the delight in the art without having to be a professional. Oh, yeah. And then alerts you to the danger of becoming superficial in your pursuit. Okay. So you have this. You're great with the art. You're great with this practice. You're great with this thing, right? You're great with all of this, but you don't need you don't need the school. You don't need the certifications. You don't need none of that. You're just naturally good at it, right? You can tell people about, you know, superficial hoods. Like, you can tell people about things that are not real. You'll be able to, you'll just be able to call people out on things. Like, you just have that skill because you naturally have this capability. You didn't have to learn it from nobody, right? But the shadow side to that is the pretensions to much deeper knowledge than you actually possess. Okay, so let me tell you about this person, right? So this is that person that, like, you can go to about anything, right? I'm talking about, you can go talk to them about anything, and they got all the answers, you know. But with this person, you also got to be careful, right? Because this the same person that might not know a darn thing, but because they read a little bit more than you, then you feel like they know all. Now, you got to be careful with that person. And when you become the teacher, right, you need to know what you can and can't do. All right, there are plenty of times that I've dealt with people and I'm like, you know what? This is not my expertise. I know about it, but let me find somebody that know more about it than me. And so that's the type of person that you want to be when you become a healer. I ain't saying you want to be like me. I'm saying you want to be honest in your abilities, because you do not want to be the person that really don't know how to handle this stuff. And then you working with somebody and they like, okay, what? You know, like, are you pulling my leg here? Because you don't keep that thing up for so long, all right? You'll only be able to keep that thing up for so long. So it's great to have this attribute because, like I said, you just have this natural ability to thrive in this particular area, right? But the downside of that is you think you know so much about this area and you don't really have all the knowledge that you think you know in this area, okay? So just be careful with those attributes, all right? Great attributes to have, but you just do not want to be on the wrong side of these attributes. So lastly, since we did all that, I'm just going to pull one agreement tonight. And so the agreement that we're pulling tonight is don't take anything personally. All right. And so remember, personal importance or taking things personally is the maximum expression of selfishness, because we make the assumption that everything is about me. So you don't want to take everything personally, because there might be something that's not even about you that you might think is about you. And then later on you find out it's not about you. And then you be looking stupid. All right, so don't be that person. All right, don't take everything personally. Don't make everything about you. The world does not evolve around you. All right. So let's say relinquish self-importance. You don't want to be so important that you feel like you on everybody's radar, because you might not be, and then you might be sadly disappointed. All right, so tonight, y'all, we're surrendering to silence. We're surrendering our fear to intimacy. We're surrendering to the magic of who we are, and we're surrendering to scarcity. We're going to tap into that new power so that we can receive this material abundance. And remember, y'all numbers are 899. All right, 899. So that we can receive this material abundance and know that you do not have to suffer in silence. You're supposed to be silent so you can connect with spirit so they can give you the answers. Some of y'all are going to be healing people with this music. You're going to receive this infinite abundance. And right now, you're increasingly sensitive to everything. Spirit is saying that you need to heal and you need to pay attention to the signs. You need to feel this void in your heart. And you need to get back into your creative expression. You went through all of this crap with this person because you were supposed to come into a greater awakening. So right now, you on this new level. You on a whole nother level. I hear that song. I'm on a new level. All right, so you on a whole nother level here. My guy or my girl, you on a whole nother level here. All right, so the ascension has happened. Like, you have elevated to this next level. All right, so what you gonna do with it? Okay, so this pretty much what's going on. What you about to do with this next level? Because this is intense right here. You're supposed to be a powerhouse by now. All right, so in this situation, you was also the best teacher. This person learned a whole lot from you. All right, they learned a whole lot from you, so don't even be holding your head down and doing all that other stuff. So with this light and shadow attribute, is great to be a pioneer, because you possess that ability to create. It's great to be a mystic because you have this great relationship with the divine. It's great to be a dilutant. We're gonna figure this out, y'all. We're gonna figure that out. It's great to be that because you have this innate ability to just have this. You just possess this ability to do this, whatever this particular thing is, whether it's artistry, whether it's you a healer, whatever it is, whatever you do. You just naturally got it. Like, you ain't have to go to no school for it. You ain't have to get in no books for it. It's just like naturally you. It's like it's a part of your essence. It's like it's your birthright, right? So it's great to have all those things. But the shadow side to that is you don't complete nothing. You out here fronting, trying to make people think that you got this relationship with the divine that you ain't got. And you out here fronting like you smarter than everybody else and you ain't really that smart. All right, so that's it, guys. I hope you guys appreciate this message. If you do, drop me a comment and I'll talk to you later.